Alright everyone, we're back. It was my birthday a few days ago, but because this guy's Australian, he's only just caught up with that. So we're here to start a mission. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm not going to drink all of it because it's that Bundaberg root beer that I hate. Oh. I was just telling him earlier.
Oh, you made my drink come out of my nose.
Sorry, I like root beer because I got into it from Tesco's from drinking it. It smells like Germaline, but it tastes really nice. And I found a cheaper alternative, Carter's root beer in Asda. Mission voted for.
Damn it, wait.
But I tried,
yeah, I got it.
but they also had the Australian one in there, the Bundaberg one, and I gave that a try and it was so revolting. I'm actually going to package it up and send it back to Australia because that's, that's where it belongs. Right. Here. Plunder. Phil's Lagoon. Crook's Hollow. And everything else is just bottle quests. Cutlass K. I think
Cutlass K, may as well throw that one on there.
Cutlass K is there, so we can do that after Crook's Hollow if we're heading in the right direction. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's a circle. We'll start down, and those two in the roar I will wipe my bottom with. That's how much I like doing stuff in the roar. Oh, I hate this colour scheme on this thing. This looks like something that should be in a Cthulhu movie.
What, you don't like the Kraken one?
Oh, there's a ship over there. It's a pirate ship.
Ooh, sails!
Okay, there is a glitch with this because the stud isn't moving.
What's that moving?
Check the stud right in front of you.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'll report that one as well. Or was it me and Jeff? Me and Jeff just did a mission there, and when we shifted server, and then whether the anchor was up or down, the ship wouldn't stop sailing.
Interesting.
And the thing was, I couldn't interact with anything, so the ship was sailing away with me on it, and Jeff tried to get back on board, and I couldn't stop the ship.
No.
But it was
interacting
with some barrels let me do it, and that gave me back control. But it was quite freaky. I was like, I'm sailing away, there's nothing I can do.
I don't know why this just popped into my head, but did you see what happened to Joe Neat when he was playing in an open crew the other day?
No, does he stream
Twitter,
it?
but
Does he stream or anything?
No, it was on the Inside Xbox thing that he was on, like it was a week and a half ago or something, and he put out a tweet. He's got a new kitten, and he was playing in an open crew. And
oh yes. Yeah,
and the kitten climbed on his lap, and he was like, "I love you, Munchkin."
And the kid felt so awkward he quit.
No, Joe quit.
Oh, right.
He said it realised that his mic was on and left the crew.
Shark bait. Hoo-ha!
I got a green mermaid, I think.
Did you jump off the ship
Directly
already?
in front of where the ship was. Wait, no, it's a Marauder's chest. Yeah, I jumped off the front. Sorry. Did you turn left or right?
I turned left.
Cool.
I'm not going off too far, I'm just...
Oh, wait, yep, I came up right underneath you. There we go, that's a good start to the mission.
Yeah, this is the Kraken set wheel.
No, that's the Bone Crusher.
Right.
The Kraken capstone and the Whaling Barnacle cannons.
You have no style or sophistication.
Well, I like the Whaling Barnacle cannons. I find better to fire with. They've got rifling and longer barrels for better accuracy and longer range.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, everyone puts the Bone Crusher ones, but I find them really hard to... Like, your aim is completely different with them.
I take the standard. Because not everything else looks like too exact, if you know what I mean. Too purpose-built. It's not that you can mix and match them very easily. And I really hate the Sovereign ones, those ones that like made me think of bumblebees.
I'll save up and get the Kraken cannons, so then everything matches. Because everything else, I'm just like a bit, you know, oh yeah, I may as well just throw this on. But I quite like the Kraken capstan.
Oh, it would be the minute I spawn. Oh yeah, the one thing that's good about this mission is that all the skeletons I think are low level.
Yeah, well, it's an introductory sort of mission, I guess.
Which is good.
I've got a cannonball crate too.
How greedy. So did you...
I feel like they've
Go ahead.
I don't know if it was intentional or not, but I feel like they've upped the drop rate of stuff on islands at the moment.
I think every time there's an update, they double them, because it's like we've had double bottles, double skulls that have been dropped in the sand, double mermaids. It's been crazy.
Yeah. I think the increase in mermaids, because it dropped off a fair bit, but I think where it's at now is good.
What I wanted to do prior to the sundering was have a mermaid hunt. Just sail around the islands, cruise around them, looking for mermaids. But the thing is, the red ones, if they don't spawn above the water and let you put kegs on them, they can be impossible to do. Although someone said...
I've done it on a sloop, but you need to be quite organised. You take 5 bananas, one person slashes at it, while the other person shoots at it from the surface, and then you switch. So you heal as you're swimming upwards to get air, and then shoot as you're swimming back down. But it's so much easier with 3 or 4 people.
Yeah, I think also what it is that someone said put kegs on top of it, and then start.
Yep.
Wait until they start sinking, and when they go down to the mermaid, boom. I think it's 3 or 4 kegs. We'll do it.
Yeah, but that takes 10 minutes to kill one mermaid.
I think they start sinking in like 2 minutes, or is it 5?
No.
I don't think it's 10.
Merchant stuff like barrels stay up for longer. Alright, I'm going for the one that's in the middle to the south.
Excellent. I'll get that one that's down the bottom here. So have you seen The Greatest Show?
Yeah. We went and saw it. My mum's a big Hugh Jackman fan, so we took her. We got her tickets for Christmas to Gold Class, and the whole family went when it came out.
I just saw it the other day.
Plus, he's like
Wolverine.
the, like Australian Liam Neeson.
You did get my message.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Liam Neeson's Scottish, but I really don't know.
He's Irish, I think. I liked it. What was Seth MacFarlane when he was doing A Million Ways to Die in the West? He just made a big Family Guy joke about Liam Neeson doing a a western with his normal accent, and Liam Neeson saw that, and so when he came to do the role, he said, "That's fine, but I want to do it in my own accent." You did get my message about how I think that nothing in The Greatest Show contradicts Wolverine's origins.
No, I sent that to a couple of my buddies, and they quite enjoyed it. It's basically, a musical, realistic version of it.
Of X-Men Origins.
Hugh Jackman just collecting mutants. And then receiving backlash.
It was great. It was great, and I loved the cred the what's it?
Is it Booty Isle or something? We've got that ship's still there.
We don't need to go there, I don't think. No, we're heading the other way.
They're probably doing skulls, or just really bad at trying to find chests because it's a small island.
I would think they're doing skulls. I just wish more people would put up... Oh, they're sailing.
Dun dun dun! Where'd you put your other chest?
I usually put them down the front right. Under the deck.
Alright, yep, cool.
Plunder, I think, is our next port of call. For a riddle.
Yeah, we're going clockwise?
Yes.
Cool, yeah. So go... Yeah, just a tiny bit more north from where you are there.
Jeff's doing well. It's like me, I've got tons of experience doing riddles and things. I know most of the islands quite well, so when the riddles come up, it's like, yes, that one. But he's doing well. He does enjoy the game, but he would like to get a bigger ship together, have more people doing it. My brother Damien, when he comes back from Tenerife, he's probably going to join us, because he's now got an Xbox One as well. See,
yes.
You know, we were discussing about crossplay, the optional crossplay coming in.
Yep.
I had a further think about it.
You mean the death of the game, according to the community?
Well, I was thinking about the need for it, and the thing is, you've got mouse and keyboard going to be coming to console, and when people do that, the amount of mouse users will increase. That ship just got krakened.
Did it?
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
If we had more resources and I was a nicer person, we'd go help them.
But sorry, I was saying that when the mouse comes to the Xbox, then the number of mouse users is going to increase. And you don't need the mouse to play the majority of this game that's sailing the ship, having fun, digging up treasure, fighting skeletons, all that stuff. You only need it for the PvP. And I think the first thing that anyone who sticks a mouse into a console is going to want to do is go focus on more PvP. And that will unbalance the game against people on gamepad.
If you plug they're going to program it that if you plug a mouse and keyboard into your console,
I was meaning
you automatically get put into crossplay. Yeah,
I was meaning for crossplay, and that's what might that might make the game unplayable, almost unplayable, certainly unenjoyable for people on gamepad if they can't play a game with I think it'd become very PvP-ish for a while, like with the double gun thing, because I just stopped playing until they fixed it. That's what I'm worried about.
I'll see how they go. I don't honestly think it'll make that much noticeable difference. I mean, a lot of the time, I think people are like, oh, PC players killing us all, and I'm like, a lot of the time, it's just someone who was quite good using a controller.
There are things you can use. There are things that tell you if it's a PC player. For instance, they can jump, aim, and shoot at the same time. All that bunny hopping is something they do. Yeah,
the way they move is a lot more fluid.
And of course they can type like that. So when you get typed messages, I think it's easy to tell when it's a gamepad user and a mouse user. But that's what I'm concerned about. The game's going to become a little bit more combat-y.
I fell off.
And that's why I think...
I just walked.
And that's why I think optional crossplay might be necessary, but I hope when the mouse drops, people just ignore it. People don't use it.
Yeah.
Keep playing the way they're playing, because this game is so much fun when you just relax and let it happen. But if people are just going to focus on the PvP...
was saying the other day... Yeah, well, Joe Neat was saying the other day, they don't expect a lot of people to use it. It feels like they're just putting it in for the people who are asking for it.
Yeah, but it's like...
Rare seem to think that people won't... Rare seem to think that people won't use it. Like, people who haven't asked for it won't use it. Like, people won't be like, oh, that's really good, I'll use that now. And that most people will just play the same, but the community seems to think that everyone will just go, oh, I'll opt out.
Well, people... Well,
yeah, I don't know.
I hate the sandbags. I hit the sandbag. Right. Oh, no, we're fine. I would say that this game is almost designed for gamepad, and I think people on mouse should start using gamepads and start enjoying themselves more. If it means they wouldn't PvP so much because they couldn't feel so confident, then that'd be a good thing. Whoa.
Yeah, and I definitely think the it's like we were saying the other day, like if people are going like, oh man, you know, I've got to keep going on this grind, that they're almost playing the game wrong. And I know that you can play the game however you want, but if you just thinking about it solely in terms of it being a grind, you're not really getting the point of the game.
Yeah.
That it's not about the PvP, it's not about the actual
it's about the adventure.
It's about the stories and the fun and the memories and the legends of, like, not pirate legends, but like of, stuff that you do.
Yes, like Daltwan, he killed the Megalodon with a sword. Cheers to you, Daltwan.
Really? That's cool.
Yep, he killed the original Megalodon with his sword. And it's like there were billions of people...
soloed it. On a sloop, he soloed the original Meg.
My legend about that isn't so good because it was a busy period and I only got round to doing it at the very end. The very first night that it launched, I said, right, I can't hang around, so I'll see you later. And everyone went on and had this massive adventure, meeting other ships, getting all the resources aboard the galleons, everyone working the same ships to keep them afloat. Big, massive pictures, of group pictures. And I missed it. And by the time I got round to giving it my actual go, we could only get a sloop and a galleon to join us, and the galleon just came there to sink us. So I never got to beat the original shark, but that's my adventure. But I'm hoping to bring out another Megalodon event, because there's a Jaws 2, there's a Jaws 3, Megalodon should just be the summer event here. So have you heard about the Mega update?
I'd like a big sea monster sort of event again. That was fun.
Yes. Have you heard about the Mega update coming March 20th?
It's not coming March 20th. Common misconception. They're announcing what is going to be in it and when it's coming on March 20th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's because everyone's just like, oh, big update coming, and it's just like, no, it's like Joe said like 5 times, it's not coming. That's on the Inside Xbox one, he was like, they will not be because March 20th is the anniversary of the game release. So, like, we will not be releasing anything that day, or we're not releasing an update that day. So there might be a little event or something, but
okay. But the details of what they've released so far include a new mission system that allows them to build stories.
Yeah, so they're changing the quest to have more lore and story in it, and then they're adding it's like everything that the team is working on at the moment is apparently going to come out in that update. So you would assume Arena... Actually, I got an invite today to play the Arena as Pioneer.
Are you a Pioneer?
But Yeah, I'm a Pioneer, but I don't often do it because the play sessions are at like 3 in the morning over here. So unless it's a long session, I don't really bother downloading it and playing it.
Oh.
Because I'm not going to get up at 3 in the morning to
Well, remember, I'm
play
recording,
and
so
like try and...
don't say anything you shouldn't say. If there's an NDA or whatever.
No. I honestly, I haven't played a Pioneer session in months. So yeah, no, I won't breach my NDA because I don't know anything.
So you had the inside track, but but you couldn't stand the heat, so you vacated the oven.
Yeah, pretty much.
For a man who lives in Australia, where it's always hot.
No, it's weird. We've like skipped summer. We had like 2 weeks of it being like, like 3 weeks of it being super hot. I was just like, all right, cool, this is all right. And then there was a bit of a cool change. I'm like, oh, I could go for a bit of a cool change. And then now it's like, I went out today and I had my big winter jacket and a scarf on. It's like 15 degrees today. It's ridiculous.
Do you remember I said about the SGG and its Gilbert and Sullivan?
Yes.
And I was trying to... Have you heard the song The Modern Major General?
It doesn't ring any bells off the top of my head.
I am the very model of a modern Major General. I have information, vegetable, animal, and mineral. I know the kings of England and the quotes of historical from everything to what... Yeah, that one. That was written by Gilbert and Sullivan. So you've heard that song.
Yep. Yes.
And I can sing it really fast.
How high up are the feathers to the northwest?
As far as I recall, they are on a funky ledge near the south.
Because they're not at the top, are they?
No.
It says northwest, so...
Yeah, See, it's hard to know. But if you want, you can come back to the ship and I'll go take a look.
Okay. It looks like that sloop is at... I can't remember where the ship is at all.
Plunder.
It looks like the sloop is at...
the ship is on the
Plunder,
west side of the island.
Okay.
The other side where we normally park, the side that doesn't have the cannons.
No, I usually just park in front of the cannon. Remember last week because we had the rum bottles on board and we sailed and we're like, oh, whoops. Game over. Did you watch the whole...
No, I actually got bored of it.
Okay, yeah, it was a bit of a slow one.
Yeah, I think the they should let us that Wheel of Fate thing. That's not working out. I don't think it does. It's not adding anything to the experience.
I feel like it is and it isn't. It's like it could be done better.
Are you disagreeing with me? On the internet?
Yep.
No, it's just I don't feel it's adding anything. I think it's more of a obstacle. Oh, there is another ship over there. I think it's Wanderers. It's up
I feel
to
like
north.
the options on it could be refined.
What am I looking for? The
Doesn't really
painted
fit
feathers
with their,
high to the northwest. Now, this is one of those riddles that's never very clear. I'm sure someone may be watching this video. Thank you very much, whoever you are. Is saying, no, you're going past it, no, over there. There it is.
I'm
9
pretty sure the
paces west
feathers
by
are
northwest.
right up the top.
West by northwest. If I was on a British server, then I could double tap B to dig faster. But I can't do that well with you. Right, the rock with the feathers on it is facing northwest, and there's it's
That's the one that...
it's straight up from the slope that comes up from the waterfall from the other end.
Okay. I'll have to watch the video and then I'll see it.
Gotta go. I've got so many of the songs from Greatest Showman in my head right now. That one where they're in the bar is amazing.
Yes, that's a real good one. I did. Yeah, that was one of the ones where I had the soundtrack in my head for a few weeks. Should watch that. Laura's not seen it. Only problem I have with like watching movies like that, like
how's her voice after the operation? You said it had completely changed.
She's fantastic. Yeah,
Back to normal. Good to hear.
She was like 3 weeks ahead of her recovery. Yeah, so she's doing really well.
Good to know.
Thanks for asking. She had a performance the other day. We do swing dancing, and we're both in performance troops. And she was performing at a festival, and the music cut out. And because she's a trained jazz singer, but she hasn't been able to do it for ages because of her voice. And she just started scatting and singing, like while she's dancing. So the whole troop are just dancing to her singing. Although I did give it, like I wasn't there, I was working. But when I saw the video, I started giving her shit because she stopped singing when she did like a flip, and I was just like, "You're pathetic. Can't sing while you're upside down." Oh yeah, I got you a present.
Yes, it's not Larry. Captain Falcor's chicken. Sorry, I was just thinking. There's this picture.
No.
You know, you said the music cut out suddenly. Right, there's this picture that I love on Pinterest, and it's of a marching band at a sporting event, and it's just just act normal. No one will notice. And as it zooms in, shot by shot, it shows that the guy doesn't even have an instrument. He's pretending to play a trombone.
Yes, yeah, I've seen that one.
Just act normal. Fool's Lagoon.
Well, they say that to the marching band drummers. Like, if you drop a stick, just keep moving your hands.
Yeah. Speak to me, chicken. Speak. Have you seen Captain Falcor's videos recently, or at all?
No, I watched some, and then I haven't watched any in a while. I was watching his, like, early on after launch. Oh. Apparently this is second cannon.
Right, you're going to have to watch that on my video. I could have eaten that. I could have eaten it. Seriously.
Did you see that, there's a video, someone was like, when your crewmate, the caption was like, when your crewmate takes one for the team to save your rum bottles. And he launches out of the cannon onto an island, and the cannon on the island shoots and hits him in midair.
That's what Landon would have said is aimbot, exe.
Just hear controller flying across the room.
He got smacked, and his character got smacked in the face with such regularity. But the thing is, when something like that happened, you couldn't record what happened next. Anyway, where were we?
Oh, mate.
Yeah, let's see. Where are we going? Yep, down the right. But, I could have eaten that cannonball. It was just that I looked up. I didn't know what the sound was for a brief second, and there was like this moment for me of comprehension. And then it's, what is that? This is what it is. Yes, it's dangerous, James. Do something. And then
it cracks me up the number of videos of people just like looking at cannonballs, and they'll call it at the team, or like you'll see it on your crew. They'll be like, "Oh, cannonball incoming," and they just stand there and eat it. Like you don't expect, you're just watching it coming at you, and you don't think to move.
it's like in Halo. The physics engine had some alarming issues, but it caused so much fun stuff they just left it in the game. If you ever watch Halo Fails of the Week, that's Fails of the WEAK on Rooster Teeth, then it's just crazy things would happen. Especially I loved the one with
my favourite one is the Banshee. There's a guy. I think it was on Halo. I'm gonna say Halo 3 map, and he shoots a Banshee with a Spartan laser, and it just the car like the wreckage just lands straight on top of him and kills him.
I like my favourite one. For different reasons, is this one of two campers just sitting there sniping, and then they realise they're beside each other. They're two enemy snipers. Just suddenly they realise that, and then one of them stabs the other, but then falls off the cliff. They were so busy scoping in, they didn't see there was a guy right beside them. Okay, I'm gonna pack my. Wait a minute. There's a kegger over there. Okay. What type are they?
Looks like night skellies.
No blues. What was that?
What, did it sound like another player or something?
No, it sounded like an explosion.
Oh, that was lightning, I think.
Oh, there is a storm. Right, I forgot to bring bananas. I need to stop thinking I'm going to get bananas on the shore. Me and Jeff just did a fort, by the way.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Was that his first fort? Fisher
Yep.
and Pikeable, my first skull fort?
Captain No More Mercer.
Ah, damn it. All I want is I got a green gem the other day. Have you killed a mermaid since the update?
No.
Watch how fast the gem goes. Oh, look, I reckon they've slowed down. I did one the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know you can normally grab it before it goes up. And suddenly just like, passes the speed of sound on its way up to the surface.
They said loot was going to raise quicker.
Oh, I'm down.
Whew. I like what they've done with the swords. The no knockback thing. They just...
Yeah, the new sword plate's nice. I haven't PvP'd with it though. Still haven't had a PvP battle with it.
Well, I got close to one when I was out with Jeff at one point, but the reinstall of the game had reset my FOV, so I could not see anything that was beside me. See, that's another advantage PCs have over console. I've got a bigger FOV, field of view. It really makes a difference to your peripheral awareness.
We can put it up, but apparently it can make it. You can get issues like frame rate issues.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing that I would like, and I don't know if they'll program it to allow it to work like this. Is it would be nice to have a keyboard. Like, I don't want a mouse. I want to play with a controller, but using a keyboard so I can type messages.
Yeah. I mean, there's the wee chat pad. So I don't know why it can't be done.
Yeah, like, I know. Like, I don't mind that, but just putting little messages in. Either that or a quick, either push to talk or a one button flip between
there needs to be a push to
game
talk.
chat and party chat.
Yeah, for this there needs to be that. Because a quick word can stop a whole series of nasty things from happening. It's awesome. And I've had so many conversations with people from other ships.
Even if it's just a one-tap switch between party and game chat, or allowing us to hear both chats at once. Nice shot.
Yeah. 60 FPS on PC, even with a game card, makes a big difference. I mean, I don't know how fluid you think any of my videos have been, because they're at 60 FPS.
Oh, I've always noticed when I'm watching streams, because most of the streams I watch are on PC streamers, that everything looks fluid. And when I first saw a picture of the difference between what I see and what someone with a 1X sees, I was just like, oh, I wasn't tempted to get one, but now I am. I don't have an Xbox One X, but if this game gets 60 FPS on console, I would upgrade to an Xbox One X. Yeah. And other things that make me want to upgrade to the 1X are things like, switch out for this rock, probably go left and you can cut between.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was going to say go between the two, but we're going to go real left, alright.
Yeah, we need to go east.
Okay. Anthem is one that makes me want to, even though, like, a few of my buddies have already pre-ordered it, and they're like, "Are you really excited?" I'm like, "Oh, that launch trailer looks really good," but after Fallout 76 and all the other I'm just not ready to trust anyone at the moment, any game developers.
Well, Angry Joe played it, and he gave it a good review, but then he got really ticked off at the microtransactions that were occurring, because it was like $20 for just a different coloured skin. Just, they don't understand what was meant by microtransactions, especially in a full price game. I don't mind the game, asking you to buy things here and there, but as a console gamer I've always had to buy DLC, but it's always been worthwhile. But asking me to pay $10...
Southeast.
I've actually got a wreck there to the right. Do you want to do it? No, actually,
sure,
no, that's within range of the cannons of Snake Island. It'll be pounding us the minute we get there, so we'll just carry on to wherever else.
Okay.
Yeah, southeast 2 crooks. We don't have a rowboat, so What?
I can't decide if I like this sword or not.
Let's see it. I don't like the cracking stuff.
I'm using the gun at the moment just to something different. This is probably my favourite one, the old ocean crawler with the big crab claw.
My pirate is just... I'm just a humble pirate, so I go for regular stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this speech, am I again? Why don't you just wear the sailor stuff? Like, because I'm an egotistical pirate.
Oh, very well. Plop.
Actually, having said that, I'm not compared to some people. I put up a looking for group post one day and got like a couple of guys in my group. And this is when I was probably mid-level 40s or low-level 40s. This guy joined my crew and he's just like, it was on a brig, and he's like, "Either of you guys pirate legends?" And I'm like, "Nah, I'm not." And he goes, "Oh, and I didn't even bother asking him because I didn't care. And he's like, "Oh, do you like my hat? See my hat? It's a purple hat. See, look, do you like my purple hat?" And I just refused to acknowledge that it was the Pirate Legend hat. And I was like, yeah, sick hat. That's really cool. Where'd you get that one? And he's like, oh, I bought it at the shop. And I'm like, oh, cool. I'll have to have a look out for that one. And then he was just like, you're an idiot. And left. And I'm like, get salty, mate. Just because I didn't acknowledge that you're a Pirate Legend.
Right, I'm going to cruise around and see if there is a rowboat, because this is the cargo we're doing.
Oh, yep. I'm over at the
post, I saw that.
The discount store.
Nope, not going to have time. I got another meme gem.
Nice. What colour?
Blue.
Blue? Oh, we've got cargo here apparently.
What do you mean?
Apparently we had a cargo mission here.
Wild Henry from Crook's Hollow? No?
No, I just collected them all. It's going to Shipwreck Bay, so not really anywhere.
Sorry, are you at Crook's Hollow?
No, I'm at the little sea dude. We had a bottle quest here apparently for.
Okay, I can see a.
Cargo.
Wait a minute, I'll come back for it. Just make sure that the.
You want to?
Yeah, I can see a. Damn it! What am I doing? Right, I can see a rowboat on the island next to you. So I will come back and get that because we're going to need it.
Yep. We've got plants and cloth here.
Okay, try and keep the plants wet.
Yep.
But remember, if you dump them in the water, to keep them from sinking.
Yep. It's okay, what I'll do is I'll wet the cloth and then wring it out over the plants.
Jeff ended up in the water with his first box of cloth. Yes, just today.
Yeah, you make the jump to the ladder, guaranteed every time. The only one you won't make, the jump, is the one when you're carrying cloth.
I think it sometimes magnetically attracts you to it, but all I can say is that I do enjoy cargo missions. I just wish they made more sense.
Yeah.
What I'd like to see is area-specific cargo, like in the Ancient Isles they send you relics and bones and manuscripts and things. You know, the manuscripts can't get wet, and then from the wilds they send you bottles of venom and shark teeth, and from the islands of Plenty.
And then in the Shores of Plenty it's like coconuts and
and you can either bring, because
mojitos.
all these guys have obviously got to be researchers or gatherers, and so they gather their stuff and they send it to them, and then you have to bring them supplies, food, ammo, and I wrote a piece about it. Maybe I'll stick it up in the forums. Right, I'm down at Paradise Spring and there's a rowboat, so I will hook that to the ship and come back around up and get you. Is there anything for sale there that's interesting?
Let's see, what did I bought? Because I'm just buying everything now when I see them here. Oh, it's just reset. We've got the Ruffian Sea Dog belt, the Ocean Crawler hat, and the Imperial Sovereign eye patch. Also, I don't know if it was a glitch, but the Scurvy Bilge Rat items are currently costing 4 times what everything else is.
Sounds like a glitch. Were you trying to get your yellow brigantine?
No, I just noticed it the other day, because when I was jumping off, when we did that, Athena, no, when we did the mercenary run the other day.
Yeah.
And then you and Jeff jumped in the game. I stuck around and did some cosmetics and was like, oh, I want to make a new outfit for my pirate. And I was like, because I'm one of those people that like get stuck with cosmetics, and I just sit there for ages, like twiddling around with them, and yeah, I'm one of them. And another ship spawned there when I was looking at cosmetics, and of course I was just like, well, I'm going to get accused of outpost camping either way, so I may as well see what I can do. So I tried to climb up into their crow's nest and lay down in there, but apparently one of them saw me, so he started trying to shoot at me, but didn't hit me. And they climbed all the way up the ladder so that they could see me there. They went down and kept trying to shoot me from the bottom, but couldn't hit me. And I was like, oh well, I've been seen, may as well just log off. I was like, this will just mess with them, because they'll be running around for like 10 minutes trying to find where I've ended up, and I've just logged out.
Sorry, I was mucking around with a keg with a skeleton was chasing me, and I've got a keg in the rowboat, so I'll be back with you a sec.
Oh, good.
No, because I kind of felt like I wasn't paying proper attention. So, start again. That was a bit confusing there.
Oh, I was...
You carried on after me and Jeff were there,
you were...
and then the ship spawned, and...
Yeah. So there was this noise, I'm like, what's that sound effect? That's a weird one. And then I looked at a brigantine had spawned. And I was just like, well, regardless of what happens, I'm going to get accused of outpost camping. So I may as well just climb in their ship. So I climbed up into their crow's nest, but apparently one of them saw me and he started shooting at me, but didn't hit me. And then I was just like, well, I've been seen, I was going to log off anyway, may as well just log off. So I logged off, and I'm like, man, I just wish I could spectate them just running around for like 5 minutes trying to work out where I was on their ship.
There was a guy, might have been Beergeddon, not sure, but it was someone who was making a big, I'm going to sneak on their ship, and he was on their ship for what felt like 10 minutes, messing around with anchors and stuff, putting dots all over their map. And finally they spotted them.
I know Summit got onto a galleon and just sat behind the captain's chair talking in game chat for like an hour.
See, I find something malicious about the way he plays. I don't know, like I've never watched one of his streams. I've only seen a few clips. One of which was him punching his monitor after he got killed in PUBG. And I'm like, I just don't see the appeal. I'd rather watch someone who's like fun, like Beergeddon. There's Longmaron, he's a German. I don't understand what he says, of course, because he's German. But
yep.
They're generally friendly, and Falcor's very constructive.
You should have rammed the dock so we get water.
Well, it's too late now. I just usually jump in the water and just sud it on from here.
Yeah, I mean, there's some good streams out there. I quite enjoy watching Beergeddon. My other thing is he interacts with chat more than a lot of other streamers that I've seen. And generally there's like a pretty good bit of banter. Like there's some like I've watched a bit of Burke Black and stuff, and they're just like, I mean, yeah, they've got 5,000 people watching, but they seem to ignore it a bit more, and like subs will come through, and like every single sub that comes through Beergeddon thanks them, and like every follow says thank you.
Well, what else have we got there? Cloth. Let's see if we can turn the ship and get it on that way. Okay. Whenever I get a subscriber, I like to toast them. Someone left a comment, but they didn't leave a name.
Yep.
Right.
Oh, also, that I don't know if you realise, that was me that made the comment about when we were talking about farts.
Yes. No, your comment was about farts, but then someone liked it, and it just said someone on YouTube liked it.
Oh, yeah. I was like, Was it 1 ton? Or...
No, I didn't mean that. Sorry, I meant to actually lower sails a bit and take us forward.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like trying to work out who it was. I'm like, oh, maybe it's 1 ton, but no, I couldn't see anything.
Hang on, I'll come and get it.
Oh no! I got stuck. Did the cloth fall in the water?
Yep.
Oh! No.
Where's it going? Where was it going?
It was going to shipwreck.
Well... Guess where it's not
Well,
going
I mean,
anymore?
everything else is okay.
Yes.
We might as well take it if we're taking everything else.
Oh. Seriously! Right, you... Sorry, I landed in the bowsprit and then I glitched right through it, so it's ferked as well.
That's okay. God damn it. At least yours isn't as ruined as mine.
Okay, right, we've got a robot, let's go to...
Peace.
Crooks.
Crooks Hollow. Are we gonna be stuck?
No, I lowered the anchor. It should bounce off.
Do you like my purple hat? Look at my purple hat. Look at my purple hat. Are you a pirate legend?
The pirate
Look at
legend?
my purple hat.
Look at my purple
That's
hat.
something I was like. Look at my purple hat. Look at it. Do you like my purple hat? Yeah, sick, bruz. I like your do-rag.
I just wish it was brown. I wish there were different colours of them.
Yeah, being able to dye your clothing would be cool.
Just that I like brown, it's a very unassuming colour.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just opening up this big ass box of Maltesers that I got for Valentine's Day.
How big is it?
It's one of like the gift boxes, so it's a 360 gram one.
That doesn't... Oh, okay, right, okay. Yes, I do like Maltesers.
Well, it's not huge, but it's...
What flavour of M&Ms do you prefer?
crispy.
Well, the chocolate ones or the peanut ones?
The crispy ones.
Okay. Oh yes, yes, I know them. But they're
Have you not had crispy M&Ms?
We do, but I consider them a novelty.
I love crispy M&Ms. They're my favourite.
I prefer. I love the peanut ones because I like to, like, you know, bite them in half and remove the peanut, or remove the chocolate and then eat the peanut last. I hate this cannon.
I was doing that with pretzel M&Ms at work the other day. Just crack the shell and suck all the chocolate off, and then get the then eat the like pretzel chunk.
There we go. We don't get proper pretzels in the UK.
Oh no, we don't really have big pretzels either. I've always been worried like that.
If you take it round the
Speaking of
front, then
mistake,
the
Joe, the other
skeleton
day-
will start shooting at you.
Not the rowboat.
Yes, the rowboat. I think.
Really?
Well,
I don't think so.
well, on you go then. Give it a go. I'll just gather some supplies.
That's alright, I just beached myself. Joe Neats, his mistake the other day with his cat. I've always been worried that I'm gonna do that. Like, just talk to the cat or something while it's here.
Well, what's your cat's
Or
name?
someone's
So I'll
gonna
know.
hear me like... Oscar. but I often call him Peanut.
Okay. My name's James, but people call me Obsidian Oda.
My name's James too. People call me James.
It's, there's some... Whenever there are kids in my shop who are also named James, I make a big fuss about how they can't be called James, they have to change their name. But that's harmless. That is harmless. My little brother...
No, that's good banter.
Yes, my little brother would take it to such an extent that the child would be in tears.
Yeah, but that's your name, and it's your shop. I like how we so gently carry the rum bottles and then just like dump them on the ground.
Right. Oh, and that's good. We got some cargo for that direction. The 3 rum things are on.
Yes, yeah. Where's this one going? Oh, cool. So we've got 2 lots of cargo at Shipwreck Bay.
Nice. Come on. I don't know what it is, but I keep getting like one of these strokes doesn't work.
Yeah, you'll be going like perfectly fine and then suddenly it'll just like dogleg.
Yeah.
Have you still got your controls backwards?
It's not that. I'm pretty sure that one of the... Well, it's you need to look backwards to see where you're going. But you have to look forwards to see your strokes. To keep your strokes in time. Got it. I've got the other one. Oh, last few days of my holidays. I spent most of it writing a play with my brother for Oranmore, a small theatre. So that's the first draft finished. And hopefully, hopefully John likes it. Okay, so north.
Yeah, do you want to head straight to Shipwreck?
Yes.
Cool. We've also got a gunpowder delivery at Plunder on the 9th, so actually we probably won't make that. We'll see how we go.
6th.
Actually,
it's the 6th.
It's the 6th, so that's almost an hour away. Yeah, we should be fine.
Yeah, so Shipwreck Bay. Daggertooth, did you say?
It's at Plunder, so if we go Shipwreck, then Sunken Grove, and then come back down south.
No, we'll turn round.
I think we've also
We'll turn round. Yeah, we'll turn round.
We've also got Cutlass K, you didn't want to go in the Raw. We got Snake Island, and yeah.
Right, raise anchor.
Raising anchor.
Do you still...
Oh, I shouldn't have done this. I've just unleashed the beast, and now I'm just like handfuls of Maltesers. I was like, I'll just have a couple.
Oh, come on. Maltesers, you can't just have a couple. And I want... that stud that won't move is ticking me off. Sorry, chicken. I always thought that I was, in order to rank up in Merchant, I just have to pick up as many gold animals as I could and just cash them in because the XP seemed worth it. Sorry, but I'm just glad I don't have to do any of them anymore. Oh, here come the rum bottles. Thank you for grabbing the wheel, because I was like consigned to fate. I'm trying to shoot them down. Right, southwest. What's the date on this stuff? 1 PM on the 12th. Did you fire off? Have you muted yourself because you're stuffing Maltesers in your gob?
Oh, sorry. Yep. Yeah, I did. I had muted myself. I did call out that I was leaving.
I'll probably have to look back at the video.
I almost landed on the deck at Steven Spoils.
Oh, is there anything to buy?
No, I hadn't refreshed yet, so it was just the stuff that I bought last time.
I heard you doing sub... Oh no, it's just us running in and out of the water.
Heard I was doing what?
Sorry, I thought I heard you bucketing, bucketing the water.
Oh, sometimes, no. I bucketed onto the plants every now and then, but just based them.
It's just, what's it? Draymond said, just as high as the yellow label, and you're fine.
Yeah. Alright, you got half sail there.
Right. I think given the wind is this, we want to go right round to the port, I think, because I want to change this wheel because of that stud. It's annoying me.
Okay. I'm in the water.
Oh no! Now the gunpowder will be wet. Wet the powder. This has actually been almost lag free. We can have a wee cash in while we're here.
Yep. As well. Oh, no, but that was your birthday present.
And now my birthday present is gold. Where do you want the mermaid gem put in?
Oh.
Or does it not matter?
It doesn't matter for me anymore.
See, I was on the ship and then I glitched underneath it. I swear
That villainous just sell for 2,000?
I didn't see. But villainesses
Yeah, I think it was
are
2,000.
still actually worth money. A captain's chest for 641 gold. You are joking.
How many? We had 2 mermaid gems, did we?
I think so, but I don't know where you put the second one.
Probably under the skulls.
Yes. That's ridiculous for a captain's chest. When the game first launched, they were worth more than 1,000.
Yeah.
And then at some point they said, yes, loot's going to get better for higher level stuff. You're going to see more captain's chests, fewer seafarers. But yes, we got more captain's chests, but they were worth like half as much.
Yeah.
I mean, if they want us to buy stuff every time, I'd be happy with that. Like, to pay to deck out your ship with extra stuff, fine. Pay for a repair job to repair the damage, but they said that, and I did get that far in the stream that they explained they prefer that to be the story.
They don't fix it. Yeah. No, I like that. It gives it charm, character.
I think that's everything.
Yeah, I think so.
Did you find the other mermaid gem?
Yeah, I did. It was under the skulls.
Excellent. Do you still need the gunpowder commendation?
Yeah, but it's only when there's quests.
Mm. I'm not much of a completionist, but I sail with people who are, so I guess we're back on it, like stink on dog poo.
Oh, I'm not like 1 ton where he's like, I'm gonna get all these accommodations, but I'm just like, I may as well while I'm sailing around.
Yeah, I'm not a big commendation person. 1 ton is. Other people are Daltwan, friend of mine, and the thing was he'd been playing FIFA for ages. He's sunk about £500 into it, I think. And
oh god,
yeah, it's one of these games that make you keep paying. But it's he's taking steps to stop that now. But it was the thing was, he hadn't been on this game for ages. He'd missed the Festival of the Damned, and the minute he was back, he said he had to get on with the achievements. We were back round doing forts and everything the minute they popped up, and that was just when forts had gone into overdrive.
Hands to the open sea.
Not like fan.
yeah, like I don't have to do like all of them, and I'm not like I have to do all of the commendations during the event or I'm gonna die. But I'm like, might as well do them when they pop up, particularly the merchant ones.
Ding 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 ding. Up. Jeff says that he swears he hears the Loch Lomond tune in one of the shanties, but I cannot hear it. I've tried listening to them all, but I don't know if he's just messing with me. But he's not the type of person who messes with you.
I am. Just saying.
Well, you're... Did I ask, have you seen The Mermaid Bride? Sorry, no, the Princess Bride.
I haven't seen it. It is something that I feel like you might have asked a while ago, but
Yeah.
it's on my list of things to watch. But I just haven't got around to it. Although I have been told that it's like Star Wars. If you don't see it when you're a kid, it's not as good. Do you want to hit these bottle quests that we've got down here, or we'll just keep going with the other one?
Well, we're on a time limit for the ones in the north. What's on Cutlass Quay?
Oh, yeah, we are too. We've got to get to Shipwreck Bay.
Yes, 4 skulls.
By 1 PM on the 12th. Do you want to do Cutlass Quay, and then we'll leave the rest?
It's 4 skulls. What's on Snake? A riddle?
Snakes are riddles. We can probably leave that.
Where's Cutlass Quay?
It's pretty much it's east of us here.
Yeah. Turning.
We've got 2 on Devil's Reach, 3 on Fruity Isle. We can probably leave them. They're a bit far out of the way. 1 chest on Thieves Haven. No, thank you.
Two seconds. Edge here. So, can I just check, are dingoes dogs, or are they more like wolves?
It's a good question. I know that there's been a seeing eye dingo. They are closely related to dogs, I believe.
And what's a drongo?
A drongo?
Yes.
A drongo is like an idiot or a slow person, I believe.
Did you ever play Borderlands the pre-sequel?
No, I haven't played any of them.
Oh well, Borderlands 2 is quite good and it's quite up to date, and there's a special upgraded version for this, and it's like 4-player, massive world scrolling adventure. We're loot based, so everywhere you go you get better guns. It's like got a random gun generating system which generates a gazillion weapons, unique weapons, but it's very funny as well. But the prequel was based on the moon, which was kind of like an intergalactic Australia, and there's this woman in it that sells you moon zoomies. It's like moon buggies to drive around the moon of Epsis, and one of our we walked right up to one of our machines, and it says, "You must be a complete drongo not to drive a moon, Zoomy." And I said, "Hang on, madam. I won't buy anything. I won't hire any service from a drongophobic. Some of my best friends are drongos." And I walked all over the moon.
Was it Borderlands that also had the shotgun that swore in an Australian accent when you shot it?
Yes. And they had their sniper rifle that criticised your shooting. And a gun that just went blam. Didn't do any damage. And there was the Evil Smasher, which was a completely subpar nonsense weapon, almost pointless, almost useless, but had a 1 in a million chance to power up when you reloaded it. Meaning that you suddenly had a super weapon for however many shots were in the magazine. Just bits like that. I think one of the Borderlands 1 was a lot more fun than Borderlands 2. It was funnier. Borderlands 2 got a bit serious. But one of the highlights of Borderlands 2 was the guy Marcus, who sells all the guns. Actually, we'll move the ship up a bit.
Yep.
But it's Marcus, who sells all the guns to you, accidentally gives a man $9 too much change, so he pays you like thousands of dollars to go on a mission to kill the guy and bring back the $9 change.
See, that's quality writing right there.
Borderlands 1 was just kind of like a Mad Max in space.
I can get around that.
Yeah. And it was really well done. It was one of these things that's just lightning in a bottle, particularly the infinite weapon generating system.
Yep.
Oh. Yep, ship's fine.
One skull, two skull, red skull, blue skull. Keg.
Yep, he's gonna kill me. Well, I'm already dead. Just check the ship for damage.
Didn't look like it moved.
Hey man, how's things? Certified Ant 27. Oh, he's a curse breaker. See ya. Met a guy in the Fed of the Damned. He's not doing much. I was playing Battlefield 1943 earlier with Jeff, and there was this guy on our team who was AFK and just had his. Obviously, he was just turning round and round and round so he wouldn't get kicked.
Yep.
Shadows. I'm dead. On the Australian on the Australian Ferry of the Damned. I died again. Don't worry, mate. She'll be right. Truth, I'm dead. Oh, certified ant's back. Hey man, how's things? He waved this time. That was nice of him.
You've gone green skelly, and I thought that it was like the
One of them.
skeleton had like gone crazy and was killing the other skellies.
I think a kegman just popped up.
Whoop. Yeah, he did.
Have a look at the blunderbuss. Did you die?
No, I'm good. Snake's gone though.
Yeah, come on. Yes, I'm getting some bad leg now.
So sharks again.
Yep. Attacking the undersea cables because of the electrodynamic signal going through them.
Oh, was that last one? Okay.
That was the last one. Skeleton just round to your side. Right. North. I forgot to change this stuff myself. If I leave it up to you, obviously the choice is going to be unfashionable.
That was the only other wheel I had.
You've got the normal ones. Don't me. The normal ones look. The normal ones actually look like they fit.
Goodbye, cruel world. Oh.
Where did you land?
Where?
Yeah, where did you land? Because
I think I landed on the wheel.
Ah,
I got stuck on the
yard arm.
sail after you trimmed it.
Yes, I what was it?
Yes, the yard arm. That's what it's called. I learnt that from Joe Neat.
Mergalodern. Oh, come on. I forgot there was a cannon pointed this way, darn it. In Terry Pratchett, they have this recurring joke of someone who doesn't, someone will be punished by being strung up by their figgin. And a figgin is like a little a bun, basically.
Yep. Like a man bun.
Yeah, and it's no, a bun is in a cunt bun sort of thing. And it's people think there's either a mistranslation or there is something truly terrible being strung up next to a piece of pastry.
Oh, like next to a bun. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's like they think that.
Have you ever read Terry Pratchett?
No, I'm actually not much of a big reader. I mean, if I do, it tends to be like, I'm reading a biography at the moment. What is a biography, if you'd really call it that, of a comedian that I like that went and did the Arctic Marathon. So I'm just starting that the other day.
Ooh. What comedian?
His name was Rusty. He was part of a duo called the Scared Weird Little Guys. They're a comedy music duo. You would actually like one of their songs. It was the preamble behind it was that the Tourism Board of Australia asked them to write a song to entice people to Australia. So they're like, "Oh, we wrote this song about all the beautiful flora and fauna of Australia," and it's literally just a song. And the chorus is like, "Come to Australia, you might accidentally get killed," and it's about like redbacks and great white sharks and box jellyfish and all the things that can kill you.
Have you ever heard of a cartoon thing? A cartoon, I don't know what to call it, a collection of cartoons called Rejected?
No, I don't think I have.
Right. It's got it's a guy who is engaged by the Learning Channel to create some informational cartoons to, advertise their channel. And the thing is, he's insane, I think, or goes insane, and it's all of them were rejected. And it's like
It's like
there's
all
this,
of his bad.
these cloud
writing.
creatures, these cloud creatures all standing there, these cute little cloud creatures. One of them is saying, "Dance, everybody dance. This is fun. Life is good." 2 seconds later, "My anus is bleeding. My anus is bleeding. For the love of God and old holy, my anus is bleeding." And it's bleeding from its anus, and then it drowns in its own blood. And it was rejected.
Oh wow, that's brutal.
And then, "My spoon is too big." They're bound to be on YouTube. Just look, Rejected cartoons. They're all black and white. Welcome to the Family Luring Channel. And now, angry ticks fly out of my nipples.
Sammy J and Randy, who are another musical comedy duo in Australia. Well, they're two solo comedians, but they do performances together and like shows together. And they had one song about life, and it's like, life was fun until it was hard, and it's like singing. It has all these comparisons to it, like life is like a microwave. It was. It spins you around and then it starts to stink, and all these elements. And then one of them is life is like a sphincter. It was fun until it bled.
Right, I believe there is a wee... Like, we can come in right where the guy is who we're meant to bring this to.
Yeah, he's near the...
Yeah, but like
lake, is he?
Yeah, but there's a wee crevice right before we get in range of the cannon.
Alright, you got a little under half sail. I'm gonna go start loading the rowboat.
Leave the plants till last. Be careful with the rum bottles.
I'm doing the cloth because they're already ruined.
When did you start
Wait,
playing Sea
leave
of
the
Thieves?
plants till last.
Yeah, because leaving the water
I
on.
started. All good. I started playing in like October 2017. So I was in the tech alphas.
Ah.
How about yourself?
I started playing on launch.
Yeah. Cool. What was it that attracted you to the game?
I'd heard about it, and then I watched Dead Cert on YouTube play some of it, and I thought, that looks really good.
So when they had all the E3 trailers, because it was at E3 for 3 years before they released it, because it was their E3 2015 was the first trailer, and like I watched the Xbox and like the Sony and a few of the other press conferences each year, and they I was watching it and I was like, oh yeah, and then I saw it in 2016, I was like, oh yeah, and then 2017 it came around and I was just like, oh seriously, can they just get this shit off over and done with? I just want to see like the new Halo trailer or the new this, and like all of those games that are exactly the same but I'll still play them. Or you know, I want to see the new Fallout, and then I was at work, and our reception area at work, this is a Saturday morning, and there was just nothing happening. I was in at work, and it was a rainy day, so none of the planes were going to go anywhere. So I was watching them on playback, and we had the 2 screens set up at work, and they had like all the, you know, join our beta and stuff. So I was going through and as they were popping up, like I was putting my name down for the Destiny 2 beta, and then this came up, and I was like, I'm not even interested in this game, but I'm just going to throw my name down for the sake of it. And it was the only beta that I got an invite to, and I was just like, oh whatever, I may as well just download it and play it. And then I downloaded it, and I was just like, holy shit, this game is awesome. But like I want to know how many people have said that, because like it wasn't something that looked appealing to me or anything. I was just like, I may as well just put my name down for this. Did you kill a gunpowder skelly over here? Is that the shiny?
I killed 2 of them.
Oh no, this is the bottle.
It was coloured red when I went for it, and I thought it was... like one of the ornamental stuff.
Oh yeah. Where's old mate? Is he in here?
I really wish there was a way to beach these things.
Yeah, to like pull them up onto the shore.
Can't see because the...
I feel like we must just be bad at moving rum bottles, because I only just got the grade 1 rum bottle shipping achievement. Well, having said that, a lot of our Athenas recently have been
See, I don't mind the
Devil's
cargo
Roar.
runs. I do mind them when they're on Athenas, because they can send you right out of the area.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a ship coming. We don't need the rowboat anymore.
What kind of ship?
Oh, it's a sloop, but it's over at masts, triple masts, crooked masts. But it's I thought it looked nearer a minute ago. I do tend to panic when I think about those things. Okay, so just Sunken Grove,
Oh, they're not moving. Their sails up.
northeast.
There's a skelly ship. We should. We've got a bit of time after this. Can we hit Galleon's Grave and sell some bananas?
Yeah. What's the time
We've got
limit?
a banana crate to go to.
What's the time limit?
It's on the 12th, so we've got. It is 2 PM on the 10th. And it's currently the 8th.
I think we'll go. Oh, I think we'll go to Galleon's Grave first then.
Okay. It's right next to it. Like each day is 24 minutes.
Just when they're on a time limit, barrel of gunpowder to ancients. Excuse me?
Stop blowing holes in my ship. Oi!
He's not going to
Cut
stop.
that shit out. You know what emote they need to put in?
Middle
like
finger.
the old man angry fist. Oh yeah, what was that? With the like the old man angry fist shake. So if someone's like chasing you, you can just like stand up in the back of your ship and just shake your fist at them.
Yeah, that'd be good, that'd be good. But then again, they removed things like laughing at people because they thought it was going to be misused. Okay, actually, we'll do Sunken Grove, get the rum things, then head to... Sorry,
Yeah, it's like they're right next to each other.
Yeah. Devil's Ridge, Booty Island.
Ooh, is this Dagger? No, that's not Daggertooth right there. Is it? Is that Daggertooth?
That's Daggertooth.
Oh,
Gawain's
quick,
Grave.
turn left. We've got a gunpowder barrel to sell here.
No, that's Ancient Spire, isn't it?
Oh, sorry. Yep, my bad. I got excited. I'll go back in my box.
Yes.
Let me just. I'll go down Cipolo deck again.
Breathe into a paper
Sorry,
bag.
Captain. I'll break myself. Have you seen the videos of people getting bricked by the Kraken?
Brigged by the Kraken?
So on a brigantine. Yep, they're on a brigantine. They run below deck because they're getting sucked into the air by the Kraken, and they run to the other side of the brig. And the Kraken sucks them into the brig, but then they get stuck on the other wall, and they're just in the brig.
How do they get them out of it?
And I don't think you can vote them out either, like, because they were never voted in.
Well, can you vote them in and then vote them out?
Oh, I don't know. I think the quickest way is to kill yourself, to either die in the brig or leave and log back in.
Hang on. Now start ringing. We have a sophisticated we have a sophisticated method of communication involving bells. Well, what does that message mean? I mean, stop ringing that stupid bell. Sunken Grove.
So I watched a bit of the rare, because I missed it live, but I watched a bit of the rare stream with Beardageddon the other week, and it was the week that the spyglass glitch came out, and Beardageddon just walked around the entire stream with his spyglass out. So every time Joe walked past him on the ship, he's like, "Oh, Beardageddon, put your spyglass away," and you see Beardageddon, it's like,
That was a very funny glitch.
I feel like it wasn't a glitch, so I feel like someone put that in as a joke and then forgot to take it out.
No, because the character assumes the default pose when it happens.
Oh, is that what the arms out is?
Yeah, that strikes me as a code issue.
Well, I suppose you do pull all of the items. Um, spawn in like your torso and you pull them out. So. At the end of the rare stream the other day, they had a race with gunpowder kegs, and Doodler won, and her prize was to ask any question she wanted, and the devs had to answer truthfully.
Oh dear.
And I feel like their question was like they well and truly wasted the question. So they asked if we'll ever be able to have new characters with keeping our experience and items from our current characters, and I'm like, what a wasted question. Could have asked like, what are the holes on the front of the ship for?
I think that some of it is arranged, pre-arranged.
You reckon?
I think so. I mean, there was that time they were doing that PvP thing, and it's like they were having a really bad time, but then they basically sailed up back to the ship that attacked them, and it just sat there for no reason, just sat there and let them sink it, so they came off with a win.
If it was pre-arranged, they would have seen a shrouded ghost by now.
Not if they just
Surely
have,
at
not if
some
they just have a
point-
private server, or take a server that's public and make it private-ish. I don't know. It's I think maybe they had to talk about it beforehand. See when they sailed with Captain Falcor.
No, I didn't see that one.
You didn't see that. Okay, they had people were just saying, it's all set up, and I think they elaborately did a kind of a pre-setup to make it look like that they were going to join Falcor, and really that was just to set up to let Falcor join them in whatever server they've got.
Okay, so you reckon they've got a private server?
I reckon they've got a private server.
Or at least a server where they've organised for some of the other crews to be plants.
Sort of. And I think they just went with her and said, right, you can ask a question, but could you ask this question? But I'm enjoying most of the streams. It's good entertainment.
Yeah, especially the I want to see them do one, and I actually I'm thinking of messaging them and suggesting it. Of you when they because you know how they do some that are like they're passive and some where they're aggressive and stuff. During the day they're passive, and then as soon as the sun sets they go like no quarter, just like attack everyone on site. And then as soon as when the sun comes up they go back to being passive, and I just want to see them like in the middle of a battle and then the sun comes up and they just sail away like nothing happened.
It just sounds elaborate to me. I mean,
most things I do are quite elaborate.
Yeah, what I say, but is that 2 skeleton ships over there, or is that a galleon? That's 2 skeleton ships over there.
There's definitely one skelly ship.
There's 2. There's one to behind the rock. It's I'm not entirely sure what stuff I'd like to see them do. Right, I'm gonna fill this cannonball crate. Oh, and
I'd like to see them play the pirate games as much as CN3 or whatever his name is. As much as he annoys me, the pirate games has been quite entertaining with when Beardy Getter's playing them on his stream.
I haven't seen any of them.
It's like they've made like their own sort of arena style thing. So they've got they go in and they take over a whole server, and then or like they take over half a server or something, and it goes for 90 minutes. The first half hour, or they start off getting drunk in the tavern, and then they have a sword fight, like they call it the bar brawl, and that's worth points if your crew wins that. And then they have what's the next one? Oh, then they say around. You get things like for sinking other ships, you get points, whether it was a sloop, brig, or galleon. You lose points if you sink. You get points if you sink a ghost ship. You get bonus points if you have like one of each gold animal. And like for every TNT you get more. And they've started doing things like the other day they had the Spirate games. So there's each crew. There was 2 crews, and each crew had a spy on it, which is like someone from the other crew, but they don't know who it is. And the whole idea is that by the end of it, at the end of the 90 minutes, you have to have the spy. You have to work out who the spy is and vote them into the brig. And so if you get the spy, like the right spy, it'll be good because you all go to the same outpost and have like a big brawl while you're trying to sell all the loot. But if you vote the wrong person, then you're suddenly at a disadvantage because the spy is still working against you.
I can only say it sounds complicated. Maybe if I watch it.
It's complicated, but when you're watching it, it doesn't, like, they just play the game.
See, maybe what
And
Rare...
then at the end, they add the points up.
Maybe what Rare could do is let people suggest what they'd like to see them do, get a big thread going. But I hate that Wheel of Fate thing that they're doing, that Wheel of other players, just because it ties their hands from being able to, because they tried to do a pacifist stream and then they had to roll it. They still had to roll it. I think
they should just change some of the wedges to make it appropriate for each stream. Like if there's a pacifist stream, cover up those wedges and put something else there.
Right, we've got a TNT delivery here, yeah?
No, banana crate.
Oh, it's the TNT to Ancient Spire. Are you going back out? No.
Do you have to go?
That's 3 o'clock in the morning here.
Okay, yep. Yeah, that's cool. We'll just sell in. Yeah, that's fine. That's why I was surprised that you were on.
I was
coming back in.
I am on holiday, but you know, it was like with One Ton and all that when I first started. I was on till 4:30 in the morning, and whereas I've been stressing out a lot over the play I've been writing, with that first draft away, now it's just the biggest part of it is done, so I can relax a bit. But I was happy to see you.
Yep. Yeah, it was good. I figured it was a long shot because I ended up being home a bit later, but I figured if I'm gonna stop and get like Valentine's Day stuff for Laura, and I'm gonna have to do that while I'm already out in the morning because I'm probably not gonna get back out until I'm heading off to class this afternoon.
Class?
Night school.
Which would be day school over here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Our times, mate, our times.
Honestly, I'm not working night shift anymore.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
Now I'm just on day shifts.
Is that good?
Yeah, it only stopped. It's good, but it means that I'm not going to be on it like in the morning as much anymore. Because like usually when we play, it's like when I get home from work.
Well, what's going to be your new usual time, do you think?
Start work on weekdays. I'll start work between sort of 8 or between 7 and 9, and then I'll clock off around 5 or 6 in the afternoon. But my days will be a lot more regular, so like I'll actually have a roster. I already had a roster, but it won't be shift work so much. It'll be like a regular roster.
So you think now is more kind of the time-ish that you're going to be on?
No. Like if it's a day where I'm not at work, I'll just get up. It'll be an excuse to get out of bed before, I'll get up early and jump on and have a game.
If I catch you, I catch you. If I don't
But
catch
I'll
you.
be, yeah. But it means I'll be working like 5 days a week rather than sort of like 3 or 4. Oop, you lasted a lot longer than I did.
These chests are funny, but they're very funnily annoying. It's like you want to pat whoever thought of them. You want to pat them in the back, but then kick it, then kick him where it hurts.
Yeah.
I have to say though, that was one of the earliest times that I played this game, and I thought everyone was friendly. We thought we'll just sail in and sail up. The guy will leave us alone. He didn't. He came right aboard and killed us both. But we had a Grog Chest, and he never managed to sell it before we spawned back in, killed him, and sank his ship because he was too busy tottering around the place.
Yeah.
Remember my birthday surprise?
Alright.
That's everything from here. How many kegs do we have?
We've got like 4 or 5.
Alright, save one. Again, glitch to the water. So, glad to see you're happier with your work shifts.
Yeah, it's like it's shit work. Like it's not work that I enjoy because I have to stand up. But I'll enjoy not working night shifts.
I remember I used to work for a store, and they decided that they were going to take away the chairs from the cashiers. I was a cashier in the place, and just that was terrible for my back.
Yep.
And I eventually went off. I was off for 2 weeks because of my back, and they were saying, well, if you really need a chair, then you can sit down. But I was saying, look, by the time I need to sit down, it's too late. Right.
Yeah.
Shall we scuttle?
Yeah, let's do that. Goodbye, yellow Sloopentine.
I take time, but I am working out the lyrics for that. Then I'll get my brother to score it for me. Because YouTube will basically cyber arrest me if I use a karaoke track that it owns.
Yep.
So,
Well, it's like some video games like Forza and stuff which have licensed soundtracks, and now putting in streamer mode, so it's a different soundtrack because if you stream it on YouTube, it clips all your sound.
they do that on Twitch. If you use music that you're not allowed to, then it silences the whole thing.
Yeah.
So,
Alrighty, I got you a present for your birthday.
oh
Happy
great!
birthday to
I wish for happiness
blow
and
the
life.
candle, quick! Blow it out! Oh, you didn't blow it out in time. Surprise!
My wish came true. Cheers.
Where's me grog? There it is. Cheers.
Cheers.